Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. We got our loud and local band of the week, and this week is It's Me. Loud and local band of the week is It's Me. You want to find out how to get their music? Just go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
Check out their new record. They've put it out called Leaving This World, Leaving It All Behind. And they're going to be playing on Thursday, June 30th at Neumos, part of Northwest Terror Fest.
And don't forget, Sunday nights at 8 o'clock, we've got a cool local show. It's called Loud and Local. Starts at 8 o'clock and gives you 2 solid hours of great Pacific Northwest music. Bands like Is It Me?
It is time to play Beat Migs! And guess what? We've made it to Friday!
Hey, look! Somebody from Harvard is jumping! Oh, yeah. Danny with his Harvard shirt just jumping. Like everybody does. Ivy League jumping!
That's right. Part of the Ivy League boys.
Yeah!
Is that what it is?
With the Z!
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That was some really good jumping, Danny.
Thank you.
I want to get to today's contestant, Logan. Is Logan here with us today?
Yes, ma'am.
Hell yeah, Steve. Get out of here.
Yeah, buddy. Get out!
For those playing at home, Logan has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Always. Let's do this.
All right. Stupid is as stupid does is a quote from what Tom Hanks movie?
A Forrest Gump.
Yes. What is the symbol for the chemical element copper?
Pass.
What popular Mexican dish literally translates as little donkey?
Chimichanga?
No.
Burrito.
Yes. The Little Mermaid character Ursula is part human and part what?
Octopus.
Yes. What actress lied to producers about her age in order to get on that 70s show?
Pass.
Okay. The first Taco Bell opened in what decade?
70s.
No.
60s.
Yes. Woo. A dog sweats mainly through what part of its body?
Tongue.
No.
Pause.
Yes. When it comes to movies, what does CGI stand for?
Computer-generated image.
Correct.
Yes.
The average human is born with how many vertebrae?
27.
No. See?
Wah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I should know that.
6 correct. Why should you know that?
I had back surgery.
Oh, then you should know that, maybe.
Yeah, you know what? I guess you would.
Well, you think about what you did, because Steve is in the room.
And Steve's wearing his Princeton college shirt because he went there.
Because he's so smart. Yep, thank you.
Well, let's see how he is. Let's see how he doesn't beat Migs. There's a tough smarty question that you have to answer.
Ivy League boys for life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you ready, Steve?
Oh, yeah!
All right.
Do it for the Tigers.
I cannot believe the two idiots bought those shirts. I'm so happy. It's the best thing. I'm so happy I didn't participate in.
Well, you're missing out on all the fun. You really are.
Is it really fun?
I feel
spending your
happy
money
today.
looking like an idiot.
I don't think I look like an idiot. I think people are going to be like, wow, there's a smart man walking by.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to think.
I'm going to love reading this first question. Stupid is as stupid does is a quote from what Tom Hanks movie?
Forrest Gump.
Correct.
Brilliant.
What is the symbol for the chemical element copper?
Okay, then, Princeton.
C?
No.
CP?
No.
Go Tigers!
Is that your answer?
That's not
No.
Yeah.
What popular Mexican dish literally translates as little donkey?
Little donkey.
Burrito.
Yes.
Back to being brilliant.
Okay.
The Little Mermaid character Ursula is part human and part what?
Mermaid.
No.
Horse.
No.
Fish.
No.
Oh.
What actress lied to producers about her age in order to get on That 70s Show?
Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Nice.
The first Taco Bell opened in what decade?
70s.
No.
60s.
Yes. A dog sweats mainly through what part of its body?
The tongue.
No.
The nose.
No.
The ears.
No.
The butt.
No. When it comes to movies, what does CGI stand for?
Computer generated.
Is that? No.
Like a true tiger. Wow, that shirt is burning off of his body right now.
So Steve gets 4 correct, which is a loss.
Yeah!
6-4.
Go Tigers! Yeah, Princeton.
Rough
Great
morning
job,
for the
Logan.
Tigers.
Well, I beat an Ivy League guy.
You did.
did.
About that. Good job, Logan.
It's almost like being somebody with Mensa.
Yeah. It's being somebody who's mentally deficient, I should say. There you go. That's what you get there, Tiger. Oh, yeah.
With Mensa, like it's a disease.
Why don't you take your crimson clown friend of yours out of it with you?
It's funny because mensa in Spanish is the female version of dummy or idiot. When you call someone a mensa or a
I
menso.
100% agree with that.
Nice.
So if I say you're a menso, it means you're a dummy.
You Mensa.
Well, this morning, sure am.
The symbol for the chemical element copper?
Oh, I don't know.
Cu.
I would have
close.
I would have guessed that just for the hell of it.
Well, you did say C.
Yeah,
Right. One of them.
I was going to say see you next Tuesday, so I would have got it right. I would have got half sort of right. I would have been see you.
This is the lowbrow type of comedy we get from someone who did not go to an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
Really should have gone to MIT.
Congratulations on your 4 correct.
The Little Mermaid character Ursula is part human and part one. What? Got that correct. Octopus.
An octopus is not a fish?
I don't think so.
See, I
It's
don't
a
know.
cephalopod,
I mean, a cephalopod. Look at you, cephalopod. Where's your Ivy League shirt?
I don't know, but I knew that from SpongeBob.
Of course you did.
So I should get a SpongeBob shirt.
Okay. Yes, you should have a university of Family Guy and SpongeBob.
Right?
Yeah.
Dog sweats mainly through what part of its body? Got that correct. Was
Eyes?
paws.
I always forget, and
right.
I always thought it was its tongue. So it's so bizarre that it's the paws for me now.
CGI stands for computer generated imagery.
Imagery.
The average human is born with how many vertebrae?
Yeah, I don't know.
30.
Close.
50. 31.
Closer.
32 flavors? Is it 32 flavors in Baskin Robbins? So maybe that's what it is. 32.
33.
One
Duh.
flavor short.
Steve got that right after a couple of tries because he is an Ivy League graduate.
Go Tigers.
Yeah, he's great. He's fantastic.
Well, congratulations to Logan on your win.
Yeah, good job. Wow. Oh, yeah, there he is, Mr. Ivy League. We got a dude that's made a career out of standing in line for rich people. Man, I wish I had enough money to hire this guy. I'll tell you all about it at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. This is a very interesting situation of how you can make some dough. This pop culture website did a big profile on this New Yorker. His name is Robert Samuel, and he created a business where people can hire someone to stand in line for them. This is like right out of Curb Your Enthusiasm, where Larry had an episode where if somebody needed to go to the bathroom, you could hire people to take your place, like if you had jobs where you couldn't go to the bathroom.
That's hilarious.
So it's really, in a way, a very similar business model.
I would love that at like a Kraken game. Like get there, having fun, and get somebody to wait in line at the lair so I don't have to get there super early.
Yeah.
And then just like once it's like getting close to the front door or that main part of entrance, send me a text. I'm like, all right, be right down.
Well, here it is. Same old line dudes. You can hire him out. Making a bit of cash, this guy. He realized there was a big market in New York, and this was back when Hamilton tickets were huge.
Okay.
When Manuel Miranda said he was leaving the cast, tickets for his last shows were going as much as $15,000. But you still could get them at face value that morning if you waited in line. So he was like, you know what? I'll charge $5,000 to get 2 tickets. That's still cheaper than what someone would have to pay.
Yeah.
And, he said it usually requires camping out for 4 or 5 days. That's around $1,000 a day for his services.
Dude, you make $5,000. You got to kind of give up 5 days of your life, but that's not bad.
Well, that's your job. $1,000 a day. I mean, who gets paid $1,000 a day?
Yeah, but then you're also stuck in line for all 24 hours of the day. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like you put in your 8 hours and then you get to go back home, enjoy a nice meal. It's a little bit of an inconvenience. It's a lot of bit of an inconvenience.
Well, let's see. 3 days out of the week, right? Whatever it took him. You make $5,000 for the week, and then you get the rest of the days off. Ooh, so you get to work like 3 24s.
That's tough.
And yeah, you're right. I don't know.
Guys, what if that's what's the Revs doing right now?
And we didn't even know?
Yeah, and he's making all this money by standing in line.
He's just sitting somewhere in like a little thing.
So the theater eventually caught on to this and changed its policy, so the person who bought the tickets had to go to the show. Wow, how about people got pissed? I mean, I guess the average human being can get mad, but I mean, really...
Think about it, though. The people who are pissed are probably the people that are waiting in line as well.
Yeah.
And if you miss out, then you just spend all this time waiting in line. Like, it wouldn't piss me off because I'm not waiting in line for an entire day.
Yeah, I feel like, first of all, I mean, it's like... These are $15,000 tickets anyway. So who's crying over here? Like, you're a rich person that's just not rich enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't have any sympathy for the rich person who's not rich enough. You know what? You lost out, Mr. Richie.
It's going to be an anniversary gift for my wife.
Yeah. So, Robert and the people he works with got around it by taking people as their dates.
Oh, so he switched to an escort service?
Yeah.
Probably not that kind of date.
Yeah, so that's really wild.
How bad do you want to go to a show that you want to pay a guy $1,000 a day to wait in line just for one ticket, and then you have to go to the show with that person?
Yeah.
That just seems like... I get Hamilton's apparently a very popular play, but I'm not...
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
No.
Yeah.
Not a chance in hell, man.
Pearl Jam's last show ever.
Still not.
They announce it, and they're like, this is our last show.
Nope.
As a full lineup. Seattle, happening at the Showbox.
Yeah. Unless they let me come up on stage and play drums for like 1 or 2 songs and give me one of Eddie Vedder's tambourines. Not a chance in hell, Danny.
Okay.
Wow, boy, that's really accelerated right there. The kind of music, the kind of theater experience you want.
Yeah, unless you let me play Hamilton.
Okay. All right. This guy also did this.
Hi, guys. Yeah. I'm Hamilton.
How you doing?
I paid to be this guy.
Yeah.
What do I got to do?
Well, I mean, look, it wouldn't be the first time somebody paid a lot of money to have someone who's not a great actor act.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an age-old tradition. This guy did it for COVID spot lines, too, like COVID tests.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, dude. COVID vaccinations.
I'm looking at the website. He'll do it for, like, a restaurant wait list.
That's worth it to me.
So what happens? Does he just go to the restaurant, sit there, be seated, and then text you, and then they just swap out?
Yeah,
that's weird.
Yeah, well, or you're in line. I guess you just walk in and go, I'm with that guy. I'm with the slappy party, and then eventually he gets up and leaves.
Also does it for food services. So, like, if you need cronuts, it's $65 per 2. Apparently, cronuts are very popular. I guess it's hard to get them.
Wow, because who said he loves cronuts? And Legendary Donuts has cronuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
DMV. He'll wait in line at the DMV for you.
I'll pay that.
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, I will pay to not have to wait at the at the DMV. Yeah.
For sneakers, for the sneakerheads out there that wait in line or like or go online to try and get the latest popular shoe.
What about Princeton T-shirts? If you really want to get those, will you have them wait in line?
Just go to fanatics.com. It's not hard.
Okay, fine.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
So someone created a business where your job is to stand in line for rich people. Based on this, we want to know, what was the strangest job you or someone you know has ever had? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the strangest job you or someone you know has ever had? We got your calls, we got your text. After Alice on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Someone created a business where your job is to stand in line for rich people. So based on this, we want to know, what was the strangest job you or someone you know has ever had? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Man, there's some interesting jobs some people have had. I don't think anything more interesting than this one, BJ.
All right.
I once worked on a horse farm, and I was in charge of collecting samples from the horses.
Oh, boy.
And I'm trying to, they had to, oh my gosh, they had to use an artificial something that had a collection vial that was attached to it.
Oh, wow.
And then they had to freeze it, take it to the, that is amazing.
I am Mr. Ed.
What kind of pay do you get for that? Because I feel like you got to get paid pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, when you say collect it, that means you have to basically work the factory, right?
I guess.
I mean, I know how these things seem to work, and in order to, to get the horse to give up the goods, don't you have to be involved with the horse?
Is that I don't want to talk about it when I get home from work kind of conversation with the significant other?
Is that really, I know how stuff works. I mean, isn't that how that works?
I think there's a device that you...
It sounds like an artificial...
Like a tube.
Part. And so you hook it up.
Oh, and it does the work for you?
I sure hope so, BJ.
It's kind of like a pile driver or something?
Something like that.
It's kind of like a cocktail shaker? Is that what's...
I sure hope so.
Yeah. I hope that guy doesn't have to be like on the rowing team with the horse, does he?
But at some point prior to technology, I would imagine yes.
That guy had to go up there and say, all right, Mr. Horse, of course, it's time for you and me to get some cardio in.
Do you at least give the horse a carrot or like...
I think you're giving him a lot more than a carrot, buddy. You're out there. Here's the horse going, I have hooves. I can't do what I'd like to do. And you go, well, I have opposable thumbs. I'm going to help you out, Mr. Horse.
What an awkward situation for you and the horse, both of you.
Unless the horse is really happy you're doing him a solid.
It's only awkward if you make eye contact.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you just sneak up on him? Like, hey.
Well, apparently, if you're lucky, some farms seem to have a fake horse, if you will, for the real horse. No, a picture.
So you basically guide the horse into the fake horse chamber?
Yeah.
Oh, and
it's just here you go, buddy. This is for you.
See, that's where we got the idea to get those blow-up dolls. Yeah. We have a blow-up doll for a horse.
Or the other way around.
And so then basically the horse is doing his business, and then you have a collection plate like at church, and you just, pass it around the stable and go, okay, we're taking collections for, thank you, Mr. Ed.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, that's a job. That is the strangest job I have heard about.
It's easily the craziest job.
I know, except the guy
says they did that on Yellowstone. I missed that episode.
Now I have to start watching Yellowstone. I didn't know they got interesting. All right. Was that Kevin Costner's show? Did they do it to Kevin Costner or the horse?
To Kevin Costner.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, all right.
I want to make sure that he was fertile.
Mr. Costner has, if you want to be on the show, Danny, Mr. Costner has a particular job you must do first.
That would be every morning. I would be like, how do I figure out a way to get out of coming to work? Going to work. Sorry.
Yeah. Boy, Kevin Costner's had two great productions: Dances with Wolves and Milking with Horses.
Yeah, guys, I'm not able to come in today. I'm sorry. My other grandma passed away.
You have
30 grandparents. I'm like, yes.
Sorry, somebody needs to shake weight the horse, Steve. You need to come in.
Shake weight the horse.
Somebody has to get this done, Steve. You've got to do it. Okay.
Wow. So glad I don't want to shake weight.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the strangest job you or someone you know has ever had?
Another text says, I cleaned the yacht of the guy whose family started Taco Time. His 50-foot yacht was parked on the water right at the edge of his yard. It was surreal seeing how they lived. They were super nice. They even offered me a position on the boat for their trip to Panama, but I couldn't because I had school, sadly.
You take that opportunity.
Leave school.
Yeah.
That could be the moment where you get fully in cahoots, and then you're just set for life.
Yeah.
There is something to be said about networking. That's why a lot of people go, like you two at your Ivy League schools. That's why they go. It's just for a lot of times for networking more even than the education.
Yeah, and as a Harvard man, I know that they would not bother me if I left. Like, they'd just be like, yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't gone to Princeton and got this shirt, I'd have to be like, shake weighting horses right now for a living.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, listen, we all have our callings.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And when we've gone to Princeton, you mean their website?
No, I went to. No.
Yeah, you are right. You did go to Princeton's website. Yes,
I didn't even go to a website, man. I went to Fanatics.
I'm just trying to help you out with your lie. There you go. Okay, fine. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What was the strangest job you or someone you know has ever had?
So when I was in middle school, my friend got paid $300 a month to be this kid's bodyguard and friend. Oh. This sounds like, was that Drill Bit Taylor or something? The Owen Wilson movie. He was pretty strange kid that came into a lot of money with his grandma when she passed away. And he wanted to make sure that he was protected. The whole situation was kind of weird because the mom came into the school and then asked my buddy for the money.
Whoa!
So mom got mad, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that'll happen.
What the hell?
Yeah.
With $300 a month, I would do that.
Whoa. That's a lot of money, though.
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, for school, right? I mean, you're a school kid, aren't you?
Even if I wasn't able to step up, I'd step up to the bullies, and even if I had to get beat up by the bullies for $300 a month, why not?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Don't beat him up, beat me up.
It's a lot. It's a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay,
in school, middle school, yeah,
it's a lot of dough. I mean, I might look. I used to get bullied anyway. To think that I could have made some cash on the deal, I'm ready for that. Let's do it.
So I was in high school. I worked at a dog grooming spot where we had to express their anal glands.
Oh. I'm sorry. What did you had to express them? How? Like happily, sadly? What kind of expression did you?
Well, I think it's sad for everybody involved.
The phrase "express" and anal glands, they shouldn't be together.
Dude, I just went to the vet the other day to have Lulu have a checkup, and it was around that time where you're like, okay, it's that time to have it done, and it's such an awkward thing to I don't even know how to say it without sounding weird. I'm just like, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna give her a rabies shot. Everything else good with Lulu? I'm like, yeah, while you got her there, can you do the thing with the anal glands?
And they were like, sure, just let us finish with your dog first, sir.
Oh, wow.
Because it is awkward to go, I wasn't talking about the dog. I need you to express my anal glands.
I wasn't able to sit down properly for a week.
So the dogs have anal glands that are different than ours that need to be, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know the technical stuff, but at some point you have to get them expressed. Usually, after a few months, I don't even know how long. I think we do every 6 months to a year.
Yeah, you can't do it every time, because if you do it every time, then they don't work.
So can I ask you something? Because nature's nature. What did they do before there were vets? Dogs in the wild, there were wolves. Who expresses their anal glands?
The dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs do it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really
Sasquatch. That's why you never see him. He's fast. He's going around just expressing everybody's butt juices.
You don't think anybody's making money off you? You don't think that's just I
don't know.
You don't think someone's just taking advantage of us, going, oh yeah, you have to get that done.
It's research that I haven't done.
Is there a tree or something that dogs used to use in the wild, like an elm tree or something, where they go, oh, there's and the dog just knows that is the anal expression tree. Let's go over there and do what we got to do.
It's one of those things where I just say, yes, do it, because I don't want to know what the end result is if you don't do it.
Do you think that's why they scooch on the ground?
Oh.
I don't, maybe.
Well, that's part of it, too. I'm reading, what are some signs to look for in your dog if they're biting at their butt or they're scooting.
Well, what if Danny bites? Danny bites at his butt all the time, Vicky. What does that mean?
That means he's weird.
Okay.
He's not a dog.
Okay.
But they say that they can get infected.
Oh, so that's why the scooch happens. I always thought they were cleaning their butt.
Well, that's one of the reasons, yes.
Yeah, it makes sense because, they're doing a Michael Jackson on their butt. I didn't know they were expressing their anal glands.
So it says with our dogs, we take them in for the anal glands and the nail trim together. We call it the mani-pedi poopy.
I don't think I really needed that. I don't think I needed that in my life, the mani-pedi poopy.
The mani-pedi poopy.
Oh, no, honestly, that's not a bad idea because, I could get a mani-pedi pee-pee.
So it says, do you guys really not know this? You have your dog's anal glands expressed so they don't do it naturally on your blanking couch. Geez, guys, are you guys freaking idiots?
Oh, so you do it as a preventative thing. I am an idiot. I don't have a dog. I didn't realize that.
I'm not an idiot. I went to Princeton.
Yeah. Oh, so it doesn't have to be done. You just do it so they don't mess up your house.
So it doesn't just explode.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I can understand that then. That makes a lot of sense.
To be fair, there's not a vet school at Harvard or Princeton. So we didn't know that.
Princeton had a vet school, but it was too early in the morning. I decided not to do it. Oh. I went to molecular science.
Are you guys
instead.
just doing this for yourselves? Because there's nobody in their right mind that believes you two morons even.
There is.
You can't even spell Harvard. If you can, without looking at your shirt, Danny. Oh, you did.
He literally looked down.
Look at his shirt. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a fine day. The Video Game Hall of Fame just announced 4 new inductees, and I'm wondering, have you ever played any of these games? I'll tell you what they were at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.